Joestar stand, or Jonathan stand. It's the 6th stand in the series, and a very mysterious one at that. Hello everyone, my name is TheNadei, and this is my 6th video of my stand analysis and discussion series. In this video, I will talk about Jonathan stand, also referred to as Joestar stand. But for the sake of not sounding like an idiot, I will just say Jonathan stand. This stand, like Holly's stand, doesn't have much information on it. But unlike hers, this one does have a proper use. But now, let's look at its origins. Jonathan's stand is not based on anything. However, it is similar in both function and design to Hermit Purple. Also, in the light novel Over Heaven, which is a diary of Dio, the stand is called Hermit Purple, so it likely shares its origins with that stand. In fact, it's theorized that Hermit Purple awakened due to this stand, like Star Platinum due to the world, but we have no official confirmation so far. Jonathan's stand manifests itself as multiple purple thorn-covered vines that spawn from Dio's body. It appears to grow roses, which is more in line with Holly's stand, as Hermit Purple lacks any sort of growths on its vines. From its design, it's a natural non-humanoid stand. It's portrayed as purple to blue with pinkish rose petals. Just like Holly's and Joseph's stands, Jonathan's stand lacks any sort of personality. The stand has no confirmed stats, but as all of its abilities and feats are similar and to an extent exceed Hermit Purple, it can be assumed that it has the same, if not higher stats than Hermit Purple. Jonathan's stand is a close-range reconnaissance stand. First off, I would like to note that Jonathan's stand isn't bound to Dio's arm, and can freely grow from his body across surfaces. The use of this ability is unknown, but likely just a coolness factor. Araki likes that stuff a lot. Anyway, its primary ability is similar to Hermit Purple, as Jonathan's stand can produce a psychic photograph by striking a camera with its divination ability, implying that it is a more efficient version of Hermit Purple, or simply that Joseph is a derp and puts too much effort into its activation, unlike Dio. This stand is also capable of showing an image present in someone's heart through a crystal ball. Multiple times throughout Stardust Crusaders, Dio is able to feel the presence of things. This can have plenty of reasons. From Dio just being Dio, or maybe from Jonathan's stand feeling their presence with a sort of telepathy, allowing him to sense people's actions against him across the planet. 2. It just being another vampiric ability. We don't know for sure, but it's a really common feat of Dio, giving his charismatic monologues a terrifying precision. Its first appearance was in the chapter 9 of Stardust Crusaders, called Head to Egypt. Dio uses Jonathan's stand to find out about the Joseph's whereabouts by hitting a camera similarly to Joseph. However, as mentioned earlier, the camera does not break and shows him a perfect photo of Joseph and Jotaro. Joseph and Jotaro, in turn, both feel Dio's presence afterwards. They know very well that he knows of their intentions. In a flashback in a chapter Dark Blue Moon Part 1, Polnareff found his way to Dio 1 year ago. There, Dio showed him visions of his heart, of his desires. Dio uses this to manipulate him and gain his trust, adding him to his assassins by promising him to find Jay Gal for Polnareff. Him not knowing, however, that Dio meant he would acquire him as an assassin too. In the chapter Yellow Temperance Part 1, Dio senses Joseph spying on him with the TV and breaks it. We have no idea how this happened. My take on it is that he used Jonathan's stand to overload the TV Joseph was operating and make it explode. All this may not even be a feat of the stand, but considering its other uses, I count it. Dio might use its telepathy in the Hall Horse and Boingo arc to receive the knowledge that Hall Horse is trying to be a traitor. Again, like, did he honestly, really think that he could do this after what Dio showed him? God damn it, Hall. From my understanding, while making this video, there's only one final scene depicting Jonathan's stand, and that's in the anime episode Darby the Player Part 1. Here, as many people sadly don't remember, we get a flashback for Kakyoin. We see vines all over the floor, pillars and corpses. And at the end of them is Dio. The vines, adorned by beautiful roses, slowly creep up on Kakyoin as Dio calmly talks to him. Hearing that he might finally find a friend, he opens himself up and Dio unleashes his flesh buds onto him. Now, this scene is peculiar because it's anime only. The manga had a single page for this encounter. I quite frankly don't know what to think of it. You can clearly see the stand energy coming off of the vines, but the motions makes me think that those are his tentacle flesh bud thingies. But, I'm sorry. I don't know what to think of this. Make of it what you will. I think it's Jonathan's stand, but I'm not certain. Since what we can see right here, it's clearly stand energy coming off of them, which implies that it's a stand, not a vampiric ability. But whatever. Tell me in the comments what your take on the scene is. It definitely fits as a final appearance for Jonathan's mysterious stand, however. In the light novel JoJo's Joestar, Dio possesses a stand with the name The Passion. Its appearance is similar to Jonathan's and Joseph's stands, but takes the form of a crown of thorns, and has the ability to view the future of the user's blood relatives, in both their own and alternate universes. As stated in a JoJo Agogo book, he, Dio, is able to use a similar clairvoyance as Joseph, because his body is Jonathan's from the neck down. And there you go, guys. Another video done. Jonathan's stand is really interesting, honestly. I wish we would have seen more of it. Of course, maybe not in later parts, outside of possibly part 6, but part 3 showed it quite a bit, and seeing it develop in later parts, even just by talking about it, would have been interesting. Maybe like make Giorno have it, like make Giorno use it in some form. But whatever, I'm just fanboying at this point. Like the video if you liked it, and don't if you didn't. I'll see you next time in the Greyfly video. After that we will finally get back to the Crusader stands.